Good morning, afternoon, good evening. This is Linda and Patty, and we are here with the Daily Perk. Now, our first two calls have been a little miserable, and our guest tells us that it's not us. It could, it's probably possibly Google Hangouts, and that it just kind of sucks right now. So please bear with us as we're learning and growing. But today is the Daily Perk, and I am super excited today. Hey, Patty, I want to say good morning to you. How are you?
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good.
I'm in the car.
You're
Imagine
in
that.
the car. A lot of sunshine. A lot of sunshine. There you are. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. I can already tell. I can tell because we have on board, and Stacey is just a barrel of laughs. I'm loving it already. So we have Stacey Shaffer, Triple Diamond leader, all the way from the West Coast. And welcome, Stacey. Stacey taught me how to use some of the effects. I'm super excited. We're kind of new to this Google Hangout thing, but it's a lot of fun. So, Stacey, welcome aboard. We are glad you are here with us on this call today. And tell us a little bit about where you're from, how you got started with It Works.
Well, I'm super excited to be here. We've had a lot of fun already, haven't we? I am in Washington State in the boonies, in the Eatonville-Graham area. So small town, and let's see. How shall I start? Well, we'll just start by this. I went to one of those wrap party things, and I left there knowing that I wanted to have a party, had no intentions of doing the business. I'm still crying from earlier. And I went ahead and kind of booked my own launch party. I didn't know it was a launch party at the time, but I booked a party for December 5th, 2011. And I put this thing on Facebook. I just said, you know, who wants to, I'm going to have a party. I went to this party and put this weird wrap thing on my tummy for 25 bucks. It really worked. And if I have one, who will come? And I woke up the next morning to 37 responses and an inbox.
Wow.
That was December 2011. So, you know, it kind of struck a light bulb in my head. And at the time, I was kind of searching for something. And we were really, really broke. My checking account was negative. My husband's in the construction industry and had been laid off so much in the previous 4 years that we had nothing left. We had no savings. We had pawned everything we had, jewelry, quads, guns, anything fun or luxurious that we had, we got rid of. And we were barely staying afloat. I had power shutoff notices every month, and some months I would pay this bill, and the next month I'd pay the other bills. I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm probably going to make everybody dizzy. It's the Italian in me.
I can relate.
Okay, good. So, you know, I really had to brainstorm. I kind of had a gut feeling about this business, and I was so shocked at how many people wanted it. And I had great results with my first wrap, but it wasn't even that. It was just like putting it out there and saying, oh my gosh, you have to try this. So I remember sitting down with my husband and going, okay, what are we going to do? I need $99. And, you know, we had nothing left to get rid of. Where I lived, I couldn't really have a garage sale. All these things passed through my mind, and I had this idea to pre-sell my wraps before my launch party. Well, my launch party was about 2 weeks away at the time, maybe 2.5. And I had already booked this party with myself. I was the distributor and the host, but none of my guests knew that yet. And who I signed with didn't even know that yet. So what I did is I literally just started, everybody that had an interest, I said, hey, you know, the wrap lady needs $25 to reserve the wrap in your name. And I actually pre-sold 28 wraps in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And
wow.
That is how I got my business started. I obviously got in the business for $99. I had $700 to get in with, and so I bought a lot of extra product. that I was still afraid. Everybody needs to know that. I was really afraid of that automatic monthly shipment that I knew was coming in 30 days. And I just kept taking that wrap cash I was making and investing it back in my business and buying more wraps. And when I knew my shipment was going to come, I made sure that I had that money in the account because I knew if I didn't put it in the day before, it would be sucked out by something else. So it was hard in the beginning, and I was really afraid, but I kind of just went with it, and I dove in, and I didn't look back. My first 30 days, I brought in 11 distributors just from sheer excitement. As Rhonda always says, I was ignorance on fire. I had no idea how to answer questions. People would say, well, how do you make money? And I knew about the wrap cash. That's what attracted me. But other than that, I would say, I don't know, but I'm having a really great time. And I actually went Ruby in my first 30 days. And I did not know what I was doing. I just kept building and building and reinvesting that money, and they announced the good bonus in January. I went diamond in my first 90 days on my husband's birthday, February 28th, 2012. And that was like a huge life changer for me right there. I remember the day that everything loaded and we got to see our commissions, and I had Tom right beside me, and I was like, honey, come look at this. And my first diamond check was actually above average. And I remember turning to him and saying, I'm going to make more money than you by June. And he was just kind of like, yeah, okay, well, show me. And so I was just kind of on a mission. And I actually promoted to double diamond the very next month and started making more income than him. But, something that I was talking to Linda about this before we started on this call. I started in December. My first full month of business was December. And I actually signed up on Black Friday, 2011. And I didn't care if it was December. My birthday is in December. My son's birthday is in December, and we have Christmas in December. And a lot of people use those holiday times as excuses. And I've always been I shouldn't say always. Part of my journey was really learning how to have an attitude of gratitude and using the law of attraction. So that was part of my journey leading up to finding it works. And so I am, for those of you who know me, I'm a really positive person. I try to keep a really optimistic outlook. And, it becomes a habit. It's not something that you can just start off right away and say, okay, starting today, I'm going to be positive every day. It really takes a habit to form, having that positive outlook and really not having excuses and finding a way around those excuses. Something I think is really impactful, and sometimes I still don't know how I do it, but I wrapped 84 people in December, my very first month of business.
Wow!
84 people. That's like 3 a day, pretty much. And even looking back, when people say, like, how did you do that? I really can't tell you. I know that I talked about it everywhere. I didn't have a bunch of Blitz cards because I couldn't afford them. I was very stingy with my Blitz cards. And right from the beginning, anybody that I handed a Blitz card to, they had to give me something back. I wanted their name and number to follow up because I didn't want to just hand out Blitz cards. I couldn't afford that $15. So needless to say, it's changed my life. And, I'm just always here to tell you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. If you just have to not only just want it bad enough, you have to be willing to take action. And that saying, to have something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's not exactly how it goes. But, this business for everybody, when we come in, I don't care who you are, it's scary. We haven't ever done this. We haven't ever gone up to somebody and said, hey, can I share a coupon with you? Hey, have you tried this crazy wrap thing? None of us have done that when we initially come into the business. And I've been lately just telling my new distributors, it's going to be scary, but you have to just do it and dive in and get over it, because that's the fastest way to success, is to just get over yourself and jump outside that comfort zone. And I'm just really a no excuses person. That's no excuses. You can't give me an excuse that I can't help you overcome. That's just the way it is.
Wow.
So
I love it. Love it. Love it.
Go ahead, Patty.
No, think about it. I put a post up yesterday that said, you can't make excuses. You can't, you can say, oh, you can blame this or blame that. You got to get over yourself. And
That's right.
Rhonda Hartman was the one who really, because I was that distributor in the beginning, in that first month, that, you know, I didn't understand this, and she'd say, don't worry about it, just keep going. And I would get all hung up. I drove that woman crazy for the first month.
I probably did too.
But no, you have to, I put a post up yesterday that said those were the wisest words she ever said to me, because once I realized it, I would just say, all right, I don't know the answer to that, never mind, keep going. And I wouldn't get hung up on all these different things. And if it was a fear, okay, move past it. You got to do it anyway. You just got to, because in the end, if you think about something that, you know, like blitzing, we can all say, you know, it was uncomfortable, but once you did it 10 times, it wasn't uncomfortable anymore.
Right.
Right. I mean, the whole thing is just stepping outside of your comfort zone. And,
exactly.
you know, that's all we keep saying. I know even myself, Stacey, always say the last 6 months have been like amazing as far as growth, because it snapped. It's like you can quit or you can go on. And
That's
if
right.
you keep making it, because you'll go to the next company, and I say this for a lot of distributors, they think that it's the company. And then they go to the next company with different products and find they have the same challenges. So just make a decision and decide this is where you want to be and stay with it, right? And just overcome those obstacles. If it's blitzing, okay, one more blitz and you'll feel a little better. Just keep doing it, setting goals, all of those kind of things, right?
That's right. Exactly. I mean, it's really a matter of watering your own grass so it stays green. And, you know, you don't even want to look outside. You just want to have this laser focus on what you're doing and believe in yourself. That's a huge thing, too. And we have enough amazing people in this business that are successful and that are workers. You know, I don't always judge success by a rank, because it really has nothing to do with a person's success. Everybody's on their own journey. And, you know, if people would really develop that belief in themselves and turn towards the people that will support them and be the positive people in their life, I think we go a lot further. You know, I think people tend to listen to broke Uncle John.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a scam. You're never going to, you know, make anything yourself. You know, we are in the business of getting people excited about the possibilities of change in their life, and then we have somebody that is stuck inside their box and kind of takes that belief away that we've instilled in that new person. And I think that happens a lot, and I really encourage people to just hang out and surround themselves with people that believe in this business. So right. I'm long-winded. I'm sorry.
No, but you know what? Yeah, we're sitting back listening. It's like, keep talking, Stacey.
Stacey, they are gonna. Oh my gosh, they're gonna watch this and just. Oh my gosh, they're just gonna eat you up. They're just gonna love it.
I hope there's something left.
Stacey, I love the shirt that you put on too.
Oh yes, we have to show this.
Yes,
This is. I have 2 of these. This is one of my very favorite shirts to wear. I probably wear it a couple times a week. You know, this is the one on the back. It has the. Have you tried that crazy wrap thing?
Mm-hmm.
And I love this shirt because for me, it's me. No excuses. There's just no excuses. There's no obstacle that somebody has that I cannot help them overcome. And I think that there's a lot of us like that, you know, that can help people that have no car, that have no money to start. I've started so many people in the business that didn't have the money up front, and I just simply told them what I did. And you know what's great is every time somebody does something, like get into the business and overcome obstacles that they have, it proves to the people that haven't started the business yet that it can be done.
Can be done.
You know, it sets a precedence, and there's always. I was probably one of the very first people that pre-sold wraps, and I remember calling Rhonda and saying, you know, can I do that? And she's like, well, yeah, I guess. And you know what's funny is when I started, I was calling Rhonda, I was calling Trish, I was calling Inga, and I was asking them questions, and they didn't know the answers either. But we were all like, who cares? Let's just get wraps on people. I mean, we were having such a good time, and there was no obstacles. It didn't matter if I didn't know all these products. All I knew was the wraps, and I knew about these green things. And I hadn't even tried the greens yet. But you know, you just press forward and don't worry about what you don't know. Just go with your gut, you know, and run with what you feel at the time. That's my humble opinion.
Well, and you know what? I think it's a great opinion and actually great words to just stand by and go by when you're in this business. So I think your words are excellent. They're awesome, and I know that there will be hundreds of people who need to hear that today, because it is. I mean, you have to stay positive, and if you let all that negativity come into you, you're gonna fail. So you have to push through no matter what goes on. And I just love what you said. It is about the law of attraction. It truly is. So last words, Stacey. Last words before, and this has been awesome.
I know.
So glad to get on this call.
I'm so glad.
It's so fun to see you in person, you know?
I know. We only see each other in still pictures, right?
I know.
So now you can see how much I move my hands, I roll my eyes. I'm very expressive.
I just wish this Google Hangout thing would cooperate. That's all I wish, because I wish it would just keep up. I mean, gosh, but we'll work through it. They can hear it because you have some great advice.
Good.
So last words.
Well, my last words are really just to dive in and believe in yourself and surround yourself with people that believe in you, because a lot of times, you know, it takes somebody else believing in you before you really have that belief in yourself. And just try to stay positive and focus on what you have right now and not what you don't have. And don't compare yourself to other people. If I could say that a million times, I would, because I've been guilty of that. You know, I promoted really fast when I started. I went triple in 9 months, and I've been a triple diamond for 2 years this month. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I have an amazing, strong team full of amazing leaders. And for me, it's not really about the rank. It's really about building right and going for the bank versus the rank. I don't know if you guys have ever heard people say that, but they say it.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, everybody's journey is their journey. And in all honesty, when people promote really fast, there's a couple different things. One is because that person's probably talked to more people and wrapped more people and offered the business to more people. But in all honesty, they get lucky, too. They happen to find those superstars right off the bat. And, you know, sometimes it takes a year before you even find that one person that can really change your business. So my best advice is to really honestly don't give up, because this is such a huge vehicle to make your dreams come true. It really is. I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. Just keep moving forward. And it doesn't really even matter how slow. Just keep moving forward, because this is the one thing about all of us being together. You know, I went to green carpet last week, but any corporate event or any event that you go to that has a lot of distributors, there's just this certain synergy in the air. And it comes from being surrounded by like-minded people. And it doesn't matter where they are in their journey. It doesn't matter if they're a brand new distributor or if they've been in for 10 years. It's just that synergy that we get from being around those like-minded people. So really just learn to believe in yourself, believe in your business and what you have to offer people, and don't be afraid to offer the business to people. I offer the business to every single person that asks me about the product, every person I blitz. All they can say is no. And the more people you offer it to, the more are going to say yes, and you're going to find those rock stars. So just believe in yourself and don't give up.
So true. So true.
I love it. Thank you so much. Look, I have to give you a big hand. And a double hand.
Thank you. I love that. I love that.
Thank you so much. Amazing call, amazing words. Look, we're going to all walk across that stage one day together, and we're going to all just bond together and just say, hey, we all did it, because we're all amongst each other, which we all have like minds. So with that being said, Patty, any last words? I'm going to hang up.
No, I'm just going to say thank you, Stacey. Thank you. You rock.
Guys, I really enjoyed chatting with you guys today.
We enjoyed it too. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.